I'm Latoya Fletcher Abram.
I'm Harold Abram Jr.
And we're here at G Entertainment Magazine. We're doing an exclusive interview with Dr. Adams here at Adams Eye Care. Hi, Dr. Adams.
Hi.
Thank you for taking the time out to do this interview with us. Would you tell our readers and viewers a little something about yourself?
My name is Dr. Wanaki Adams, and I'm an optometrist. I've been in practice since 1980. At the time that I entered optometry, I just happened to be the first black female to be licensed in the state of Alabama. And at the time, there were not a lot of options, so I ended up opening up a private practice.
Oh, awesome.
Could you tell us and our readers some of the struggles of being the only female African-American optometrist, Alabama, 1980?
Well, what I'm going to do is give you the edited version.
All right.
Okay. Well, at that time, optometry was mainly a male profession, mainly a Caucasian profession. So when I came back, quite naturally, there were not a lot of opportunities available. But God in His infinite wisdom worked it out. So I really am happy with how it turned out. But what I think some of the problems was because like female, and I didn't finish from University of Alabama School of Optometry. I finished from Indiana School of Optometry. So I didn't have a lot of networking opportunities. But on the flip side of it, they give me an opportunity to start afresh. It has excited part of my passion so that I can help others come down the road and not have to go through a lot of struggles and challenges that I had to go through. It is kind of ironic that I'm in the civil rights district, and that was one of the reasons why I took on the challenge. I say people before me made sacrifices to give me the opportunity to even take on whatever I had to. So it's befitting that I pass the baton. Well, in my case, pass the pen light in the O-scope.
All right. All right.
So, Dr. Adams, could you tell me what type of mentoring programs do you offer for new optometrists coming out of school or optometry students?
I have several programs where I really kind of fill in when I'm needed. Now that the scope has broadened and there's other, minority optometrists in practice in the Birmingham and surrounding area, I do a little bit more consulting. But what state students and potential optometrists would do is they would what we call shadow. They would come and some want to see patients. There are a few who want to know the daily operations because when you get into practice, it's a little different from what you learn in school.
Right.
And they give hands-on opportunity to ask some questions that they may be a little reluctant in school. So whenever and however I'm available, I am available.
Are these students like UAB, Sanford, or UA? Where are these students from?
They're from high school.
Okay.
We started as early as high school. Some of them are in college, thinking about optometry, maybe biology majors. And then I also have some optometrist students coming in. And I've even had the opportunity to have a few licensed optometrists to work for me.
Cool. Awesome.
Great.
How long has Adams Eye Care been in business?
Oh, we opened in '81, and this is my second location. I was on 1509 8th Avenue North, and I moved a little closer to downtown, and we are in pursuit of a building because we've outgrown, and there's other optometrists that want to join, and I just don't have the space. So it's been a work in progress.
Well, if you're outgrowing your spot, that's a good thing. It's always a good thing if you're expanding. That's good.
Absolutely. And in addition to what I was saying earlier, when I I had to, when I became an optometrist, they had a clause where it was called an internship, externship. Even though I was even though I had finished optometry school, you had to do 3 months in practice of an optometrist. Well, there are no minorities in Birmingham. There was an optometrist that worked at the school in academia, but nobody in practice. So I had to go to Mobile for 3 months. I met an optometrist also finished the same year from UAB, so we ended up going to Mobile. But I didn't want that to happen for any other students coming behind. So if they needed to have an externship, I would let them come to my practice. But they since that law is not on the book. So once you get out of optometry, you get your degree, you just pass the board and you practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Could you tell us about the community outreach programs that you do?
Okay, I've been involved in several, local, statewide, and international. In the aspect of eye care, I've been on mission trips. They were medical mission trips, and we incorporated evangelistic services. As a matter of fact, that kind of touched my heart. So I'm an inspirational motivator speaker, so part of my topic is to parallel natural vision with spiritual vision. Another outreach is I go to the black belts, the rural areas of Alabama called the Black Belt, and I've been doing it 10 years. I've been affiliated with the Spirit of Luke Foundation, and that gave birth to my initiative because I saw that the need was so widespread for eye care, and for the underinsured and the uninsured. And so that's part of it. And then I have programs where we help people who don't have insurance with glasses and eye examination. You know, it depends on certain times of the month we do it, or as referral from other community activist churches that say they have patients that don't have any insurance. So we do it locally in the practice, statewide, and international.
Awesome. Could you tell us about the Eyes on Fashion event coming up August 17th at the Harbor Center?
Let me tell you about that. Like I say, what gave birth to the initiative was my going to the Black Belts of Alabama. No matter what we took down there, we would take medications, we take clothing, we take food, we take Bibles, just a myriad, a plethora of things. Right. My station, the eye care, was always the sought out one. So after the initiative, that gave birth to the initiative, we usually have an annual fundraiser. In the past, it's been run, walk type things. But this year we ventured and we want to do something different. So we have Eyes on Fashion, and the theme is shining light on sight. And so it's going to be different from anything you've seen, because a lot of fashion shows is fashion, or other fashion show is eyewear, or just topics. But what we're going to do is we integrate all of it. We're doing the eyes, the eyeglasses, the fashion, and we got you got to come see it. It's just going to be wonderful, and it's going to be August the 17th at the Harbor Center.
Okay, if you don't mind, would you tell our readers and viewers some of the people that you have working with you on this?
We have the Birmingham stylists. We have G.
There we go. G Entertainment. We're going to be
G Entertainment. No, we do have you.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
And some of our models, hopefully, will be doing the show as well, the gym models.
And
we're everywhere.
we have a young lady that was brought to me by one of my board members, and she's been on the what's that thing when you go to New York, the runway?
Rip the runway. Yes,
and so she's going to be there, and we got great photography, and it's just going to be it's going to be fabulous. It's going to be great. It's going to be it's going to be like, not. I don't want anybody to have preconceived notions because we want to put a little twist. And then I have a little scene that I'm going to do something in. Okay.
All right.
But everybody know it's not singing because they won't even let me be in the church choir. So we know
okay.
you may not know what it is, but we know what it's not.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, do you have any shout outs you would like to give to anyone?
I want to give a shout out to all you wonderful people who are reading the magazine, viewing the magazine,
That's awesome.
and continuous readers. I want you to continue to read that magazine, and also while you're reading that magazine, buy a ticket to the Eyes on Fashion.
All right.
That's what I want you to do. Shout out. And to my staff, I got to give a shout out to my board and my staff. You know, because my board and my staff are going to be really happy when this project's over. And I got the greatest, the team. Remember you used to have that thing about Mission Impossible, honey, this is Mission Possible.
All right.
And Ms. we would like to give a shout out to Ms. Bessie Bell, the coordinator over the Eyes on Fashion.
Absolutely, yeah. Shout out, shout out, shout out.
Also, do you have a website or contact number where people can reach you?
We do. It's makehealthy.org, and the makehealthy.org is the general website for the for my initiative, Eyes on Optimum Health. But we have a tab, and I just learned this because I don't know too much about computer, but they say it's a little tab on there that says Eyes on Fashion, and it tells information about the fashion show. And then also on our website we have past events,
Cool. Awesome. One more time. Say it one more time.
Makehealthy.org.
All right.
Makehealthy.org.
And I know this Friday you have a give back.
It's
Give back Friday.
It's Saturday.
Saturday. Could you tell our readers about that really fast?
Yes, we have collaborative efforts, and one thing that I have learned that, and that's part of the reason I want to combine our resources and strengths. So I have a collaborative effort with the Birmingham Stylists, and we have they've chosen, and I'm so thankful for them to take my initiative on. And so we're going to have a give back day June 15th, which is Saturday. And you can go on their website and find about it, but it's from 9 to 5. And I'm going to be at the location giving information about anything that you've been wanting to ask your eye doctor and was afraid to ask. And they're going to have free hair services and yeah, so it's on their website, Birmingham Stylist.
And people can make donations to you, right?
Right. Yes,
Okay.
you can. And we are
Please do.
we are 501c3, so it's tax deductible. And the proceeds go to eye examination, eyeglasses, medication, and also co-pays for just not eye examination, but general medical eye examination. Because a lot of times, anything that affects the eyes, anything that affects the body can affect the eyes. So a lot of times we see diseases like diabetes and cholesterol, high blood pressure that show up in the eyes before it manifests in the body. So a lot of times when we identify these conditions and we refer them, well, they may not have something as simple as the copay. So proceeds help patients get further in that wholeness chain by paying for their copay. So,
That's
yeah.
awesome. Well, I'll tell you, we appreciate you for doing this and all that you're doing for the community, because there's not a lot of people out there, especially our people, helping our people get knowledge and gain and better themselves, especially with eyes. And like you said, you had to go to Mobile to get yours, and we're very appreciative of you being here to help younger people get into this field.
And I appreciate you all giving me the opportunity to share my story, because we live in a media world, and more people are touched by magazines and videos, and I just appreciate the opportunity, and I just believe that I'm an Ephesians 6:8 person. What you make happen for others, God will make happen for you. And I just believe that your magazine will continue to soar, and strides are made, and you're going to be wealthy, and you're going to be coming back and saying, you know what, I think I'm gonna help you with that mobile unit you all
All right.
doing with it.
All right.
So I appreciate you so very much. Appreciate
I
you.
receive it in Jesus Christ's name.
Amen, amen, amen.
And we would also like to give a shout out to K1 of Z-Lens Media. He's an awesome videographer. You all can check this out and more of his work at www.zlens.com. Also, you can check this interview out and more entertainment news at www.g-entmagazine.com. This has been another G Entertainment exclusive featuring Dr. Wanaki Adams of Adams Eye Care. Thank you again for joining us, and peace out.
Peace.
Peace.